Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Marine Fighter Squadron by Berserker Games, designed by Eric von Rossing. Um, turn two, or actually mission two of our campaign, a reboot. See if I can do this right. Still learning the rules, and some of them are vague, and I try to wing them as I go along. And I think I'm doing all right at it, but I could be wrong. Um, anyway, best that we follow the charts. We already did the campaign setup, so we don't have to worry about that. Campaign sequence of play, we're going to adjust the mission counter and draw a mission card. Fortunately, I have set up to do it at the same time. So we just click on the mission, oh, not mission, turn. Let me go ahead and control R that one. Click on the mission number, and it automatically draws a card for you. We're going to have 4 fighters and 4 SBD bombers. We're going to be going to Hex C2 to attack an airbase. And they're difficult. They're probably the hardest ones. And we're also checking for capture on this one. C2. We're here. C2 is all the way up here. This might be one that I have a question on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is no way I can make it to that one and back in 14 turns. I think I've run into this one before. So that's something I need to run by Eric. Um, no way in hell we can make it back on that one. And I'm not taking my guys on a suicide mission. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one to the deck and draw another one down without clicking on my thing and see what we get. The escort dive bombers, and we're going after another air base, the Hex B1, but we got 28 turns to do this one. So this I can deal with. It's a matter of the, I will email Eric on that one. I swear I will. Doesn't give us a flying chance to do it, and I know we're not going out on a suicide mission. So, all right, we'll run this one. 4 fighters. I'm going to actually take along as many as I can that have good bombing, and that is B1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I want to account for 11 turns. So 11 turns is going to minimize, and we're taking out SBDs too. So let me get 4 SBDs down here. We're not drawing good again. Not at all. There we go. Got Zalewski. He's one of the better bombers. That's it though. All right. Got to load up. Place mission turn counter. We got that on 1. Appropriate aircraft. We're doing that right now. We're loading the ordnance. We've got, what did I say, 11 hexes. So we're allowed to take 2 rockets on our guys. And I'm going to load all my guys up because I would rather go in. Oops, not use them. You know what, believe that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to load 2 of them up with rockets. And then the other 2 will go in just as fighters. It might give us a little bit of cover. Then we're going to have the SBDs, which can come in with 1 bomb or 3 rockets. And I'm kind of liking rockets more because you got a better chance to hit with them. So I'm going to go load them up with 3 rockets apiece. All right, that's our loadout. Place flight counter on the map, which we already have it down there. I will get rid of this now. Actually going to put it right up here because we're going to take off this away. And begin mission turn sequence. Mission turn sequence right here. And I need to put a arrow in this somewhere along the line. Doesn't matter, it's for my personal use anyway. Move the flight counter 1 hex at a time. We're going to move to J6 and rotate counterclockwise. We have no damaged aircraft. We're going to roll a 2d6 to see if we have any encounters. We do not. We needed a 2 to 4 over the ocean. So we skipped right down to resolve mission objective, which we're not there yet. So we're going then to rotate the mission counter, which just is a click. Boom, mission 2. Mission turn 2. Move our counter again to 6. I'm going to bring this out a little bit so we can get a little bigger view of where we're going here. All right. And we're going to go ahead and we have no damaged aircraft, so we're going to go straight to our event again. We got nothing, so again, we're going to hit our turn counter. I'm going to do that off screen to 3. Move our flight counter again. Roll for another event. 7, nothing. Hit the mission turn again. Start mission turn 4. I'm going to go ahead and go to G5. Roll for another event over the ocean. 7, nothing. Hit another turn. I'm going to go to F4. Roll for another event over the ocean. 5, nothing. Going to go to event turn 6. Oops. Get my clockwisers and stuff together. Go to F3. Roll for another one. That's an 11. No event. I'm going to go to mission turn 7. I'm going to advance up to here. Roll for another event. 5. We're over the ocean, so that's no event. Go to turn 8. Go to E2. Roll for another event. 9. Nothing. Go to turn 9. I'm liking this because I don't want any problems. We're going to move to D1. Roll for an event. 6. No event. Go to turn 10. Not sure if we can use C1 or not. It's numbered, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to go to C1. Roll for an event. 7. No event. Go to turn 11. On turn 11, we're going to go into our target hex. No damaged aircraft. We roll for an event. 7. And we're over Japanese controlled hex. So 2 to 5. 7's not going to be a problem. So we're going to go to our resolve mission objective now, and that is where we're at. So we're going to go ahead and grab down a U.S. attacks Japanese air base. So we got to draw a random air base down now. And I hope it's not a large one. It's a small one. Good, because we might be able to conquer this then. Um, Initiative tracks, we're over in an island, so we're going to go ahead and use the island initiative track, bring that down a little bit. Small air base is a damage, I mean, not a damage, crosshairs of 3, so that's going to be an initiative of 3. And I'm going to bring my bombers onto this one. Bombers and aircraft. And then we're going to roll for what kind of enemy we're going to be seeing too. So if we have a small air base, we get D3 plus 3 aircraft defending it. And I went and labeled these because I know I caught myself doing it a whole lot, and then Bill Holmes caught me doing it too. So that's enough. Smack my hand. I put the D3 and D6 up here so there's no confusion because I'm getting away with a lot. Getting away with murder sometimes by rolling a D3 for damage. So now I'm going to be caught red-handed. So we're going to roll a D3, and then we're going to add 3 to that for the small air base. And that's going to be 6 total aircraft coming at us. And we're going to roll a 1 to 4 for an A6M, and if not, and then a 5 to 6 for a Val. And no one asked about this online, and asked about, and I agree with them that it should be fighters, but I take the break, and I don't mind the Vals coming at me either. I'll have to read up more to see if valves actually did come out and encounter an air-to-air or not. But for right now, I take the brake whenever I can get it. So, going to roll two at a time. One's going to be a D3, and one's going to be an A6. Already we're starting, Dad, going already we're starting to get the experienced guys. Second batch is going to be two A6s. God damn, look at that. The two twos. We're dying here, man. And then the last two are going to be two more A6s. Give me some zeros for crying out there. There we go. There's a zero and another two. Ah, man, I run into the same thing on combat all the time. My drawing and my rolling and it's just pathetic. When I draw, I cannot get a 2-2. They get two of them. 1-0. This is going to be murder. Initiative. We now go to, when you're done rolling at that, it says determined reach, and then go proceed to the combat sequence. First thing on the combat sequence is detection checks. We're going to roll 2d6 and add our best red aircraft. Our best red aircraft, no, it's not Pappy, unfortunately. I wish it was. Is a 0. We don't have anybody worth shit on this mission. We don't have anybody worth shit. We drew all zeros. So we're going to roll a 2d6 and hope for the best. And a 7. That's not horrible. You spot and may attack or continue on the way. Well, we're at our base, so we can't really um, go on our way. Each aircraft rolls a d6 plus the current. Oh, good lord! I all of a sudden having a brain fart. I can't remember what it's called. Performance, I guess you call it. Um, and our guys, any that have rockets on them, are going to be rolling on the smaller of the two. And plus, we're going to be rolling the pilot skill, which we suck at. So that's not going to help us any. So a d6, we're going to roll our guys first. 2, 3, 4. Oops, not these three. D6, 4, 5, 6 for Patty. Bolt has munitions. 6, 7, 8, 9. Moore has no munitions. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Bird. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. He's going to get to attack him. Ramage. 6. If he survives. Groover. He has no rockets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10. Good. At least they keep they're my high screen then. At least that worked out for us. But against 6 planes, yeah. Harris. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he has munitions on him. Well, here comes the Japanese. 2, 8, 9. 5, 9, 10. 6, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. 4, 10, 11. 5, 11. Good Lord. And a 2, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're just gonna kill us. Here's where it gets a little confusing, and I'm going to tell you how I play it. And I think this is correct because it almost has to be because of the way the combat charts are set up. You have an attacker initiative minus target initiative. And if you go by the way it kind of reads, um, you'd almost think you can only attack the one that's adjacent to you. I can't see that being the case because there are so many different. So the way I play it is you got to go down to the next lowest one that is actually the enemy. In this case, it would be Groover and Moore, and there would be a 4 difference. So aircraft actions, fighters go first, small bombers, SBDs, TBS, D3As, and B5N second, and the medium bombers last. Aircraft then act in order of the best pilot, and then uh, we go after that. Yeah, if you can choose to break off, if you break off, they're done for the combat, and I assume you're gonna pick them up later and take them back to base with you. Um, Enemy craft break off combat are placed back into their counter trays. Fighter actions. Undamaged fighter actions. Fighters at the highest in position must attack the enemy aircraft in the same IM position, but there is nobody in his. Or an aircraft in the next lower IM position. That can be misleading because to read that literally, the next lower would be 13. But I swear that it has to mean the next lower that contains an enemy because that's the way these charts are set up. So a 14 minus 10 is 4. He's going to get 3 attacks on me. He's going to go after either Moore or Groover. I'm going to roll a die. Odds, evens, odds for Moore. It's going to go after Moore. So he's going to get 3 shots for Moore. And we're going to be adding 2 to this. So he's going to get 2 shots, a 6 and a 1. So the 3 is going to miss, but the 6 is going to be 2 hits. And we got to roll a die and add 1 because he got that second hit. And then we're going to be subtracting the 2 from it. A 4 or 5 minus 2 is 3, so Moore is damaged. And he gets 1 more shot. A 4, 5, 6 is going to be another hit plus 1. 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, so no damage on that one. So he's done. We're good on that one. Yeah, but look at all these guys here, and we're already got more down 1. Best pilot is this guy here. He's coming in. He has an 11 minus 1. He's only going to get 2 attacks. And he's going to go after odds or evens. Odds again, he's going after Moore. Get him while he's down. He's going to have 2 attacks. He's adding 1. Fuck. Oh, God. 2 sixes. Yeah, I think Moore's going down. We're going to see. We'll roll it out. First damage is a 6. Yeah, he's done. And that's all there is to it. He is down. I'm going to fix him up real quick, pull him out here. We're going to go down and check his status. He is a 0. It's over a Japanese controlled hex, so the only way he's going to be recovered is by getting a 6 and 2. Only the Japanese roll them. So he goes to the graveyard. And we lose 2 points. Lovely. We are off to a raging start. I like it. Not really. And there's our start. And he is done. Next up is this guy. He's only got Groover to go after now. And he is at a IN of 1 difference. Attacker minus defender. So he's going to get 2 attacks. And again, he's not going to add anything because he's a 0, but he does have a 4 or 6 chance. A 3 is going to miss, but the 6 is going to be a hit plus 1. 1, 2, minus 2 is 0. No effect. And believe that or not, Bill, I am using D6s this time. I'm on top of it this time. I caught myself doing it how many times? So I said that's enough. We're going to go ahead and put the labels in there because this ain't right. So next up, we got a dive bomber and a fighter, and here the best one is the fighter. The initiative is 10 for each, so he only gets 1 attack, and so he's going to roll 1 die. That's going to be a 4, 5, 6. So again, he's going to get the damage plus 1. 5, 6 minus 2 is a 4. He's going to be damaged. Damn it. We are getting ripped. And he's done. This guy gets 1. And he's adding 1, but he needs a 5 only. 5, 6. Son of a bitch. He's got a hit. But he gets damage, but no addition. And we subtract the 1. 6. Groover's gone. Good Lord. 2 guys out of the sky. And he needs a 6 to survive. And he does. Nice. So I will immediately move him over to, not the graveyard, to the airbase recovery. If I don't lose it. Which I lost it a long time ago. What are you talking about? All right, and he's done. That brings us to Bolt and actually, you know what? I did not do that correctly because I forgot to go by my guys too. But my guys are all zeros. So in this case, the Japanese is a one. He gets to go first. Um, so I probably screwed up 10 a little bit. We're going to let that ride. I paid the price for it. He's going to get two attacks. No, one attack because the initiative is even. And he needs a 4 or 6, and he gets to add to 1. And he gets a 4 or 5, so that's just going to be a hit, but no addition. God damn, a 6 minus 2 is a 4, and Bolt is damaged. This is horrible. We are just getting nailed here today. It's a lot harder when you're actually rolling a D6 instead of a D3. Um, so Bolt gets to go. He still has 2 rockets on him. There are no planes left on the board, so he is going after the target. This is the only good thing about what has happened. And he has, we go down here now to the grounded surface attacks. And it's a ground unit. So ground target. Non-fighter aircraft and fighters that have no enemy aircraft to attack may attack a ground unit, ship, or target counter. U.S. aircraft may target any ground unit, ship, or target counter. um, so anyway, we're going down to grounded surface attacks. Select the targets. Lowest in, we only got the one target. So it's going to be a 9 minus 3 is 6. We're firing rockets. So we're going to have a 3 plus to do this. We need a 3 plus to hit. We roll 2d6s plus the pilot's bomb skill, which is plus 1. Per rocket point expended. So we're going to do just one at a time. We're going to use one rocket first. Roll 2d6 plus 1. We get a 6 and a 5. Both hit. If any rolls are equal to or greater than the value listed in the bomb attack row section on the attack table, the ordnance hits. Refer to the ordnance table for damage hits inflicted on the target, regardless of modifiers. That's bomb torpedo. Rockets. Back, you see that? If rolls are equal to or greater than the value listed in the bomb rocket attack table in the rocket attack row, the rocket hits. Roll the damage below for each hit. Refer to the ground attack damage table for structure damage. Hits inflicted on the target. Regardless of their modifiers, 1 is always miss. So rocket damage down here, but we're against ground targets. So I assume it's ground targets. I'm a little confused on ground targets. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Anyway, we got 2 hits for that first rocket salvo. A 2 and a 2 is going to be a 3 and a 3, which is 2 damage. I hope I'm doing that right. That's one of the things I have a question about. And actually, I've probably looked up in the rules. Let me pause real quick and double check. Actually, in the rules, it lists the ground target, so I'm going to not do that then. We didn't get any hits. I'll take them back out. A ground targets table includes entrenched troops, ground troops, a battery, artillery battery, and convoy, and that's not an air base. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of. Oops, shit. Not that. Not get rid of everything. Just get rid of that. All right. So he missed on the first salvo, even though we hit. Second salvo. Still like it because we have that extra chance to do it. Use rockets. 6 and a 6. So they both hit again. Can we get some good rolls? Both hit 3 and a 2. No, we cannot. I get 1 bomb damage out of that. So Bolt is now done. Go to Homage. Oh shit! You know what I forgot to do? He has to pass 6 anti-air strikes. So we got to roll 6 times for 6. 4, 1, 5, 1, 1, and 6. So he gets 1 hit against them anti-air. And then anti-air, we've got yeah, same thing. We're going to be rolling a d6 minus the structure. A 3 minus 1 is 2. No damage, so all that stood. Got to quit forgetting things when I'm recording. Next down will be Ramage. He's got to go through 6 aircraft barrages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 hit, 6, 2 hits. So we're going to add these together. We're going to add the 1 because it's each hit D6 plus additional hit beyond the first minus the structure rating. So we're going to roll a 3 plus 1 is a 4 minus 3 is 1, no damage. So he survives. He got 3 rockets to fire. We're going to go ahead and use 3. Fire the first salvo, and we are at a range of, I mean, not a range of, IN difference of 3. We need a 4 or plus, 4 plus or more to hit. Oh boy, I'm a mess. So we got 1 possible hit out of that first salvo, and we roll 1. Of course we do. Use the rocket second salvo. 2 and a 2, both miss. Third salvo. A 6 and a 3, 1 hit. And a 5. That's actually going to be some damage. So we're going to damage 1 more. And Ramage is done. Now in comes Patty. Patty got to survive 6 shots also. 6 is a hit. 3 misses, 4, 5, and 6. 1 possible hit. 6 minus 3 is 3. He's damaged. It doesn't change his amount of rockets to fire. I don't think it affects his initiative either. It says flip it to its damaged side, so we're going to stay there. It would affect us if we come in the next time. We're going to use our rockets. 4 is going to be a hit. Only 1 of the 2. A 6, though, we finally got good damage. It's going to be a 1 damage. And the next salvo of rockets. Oh, 5. That's going 1 5 is going to hit. We could be able we missed with the 1. Boy, we just suck. And the last salvo. 2 possible hits. And actually 2 possible damages. Very nice. So he finally comes through in the end there. And that's going to be it for Patty. We're 1 away from flipping him over and getting 3 VPs. Next in, it's the better pilot. I'm actually going to go for Zalewski because he's got the better bomb value. Actually, you know what? Let's get a fighter first. Fighters go first according to the rules. So never mind on that. Forget I said anything. He's got to withstand 6 shots. 3, 3, 2, 6, 1 hit, 5, and a 3. So 1 possible hit on him. 4 minus 2 is 2. No damage. Now he's going to come in, drop his first or fire his first rockets. 4 to 6, and he is a 4 minus 3 is going to be 4 plus. 4 plus. The 4 is the least that can hit. So both of those are probably going to hit. We needed to add that anyway, so both of those hit. And we get a 5 and a 6, so that's 2 more damage. That's also going to give us 3 VPs. Oh shit, I forgot to take off our. We got 1 loss for the recovered pilot. 1 destroyed and 1 recovered. Yes. Now we're going to gain 3 of them back. And we also, my understanding, we get these now too. So I got 3 more for just it being damaged. I hope I'm doing that right. Now we can continue on. We have 1 more salvo left. So we're going to go ahead and use our last rockets. Both misses. That would be par for the course. And that brings up, and we got to flip this over, by the way. Damaged. So now they're only going to face 4 anti-air. And we need 3 more damage to knock him out and get the extra victory points. So Lucy's coming in facing 4 anti-air. 5, 2, a 6, and a 3. 1 possible hit. 6 minus 3 is a 3. He's damaged. Of course he is. First salvo. We want to add 2 to this. A 3 and a 5, so we get 1 possible hit. 2's a miss. Good Lord. Use rockets. 4 and a 3, or actually 6 and a 5, both hit. The 6 is going to be 1 more damage. Ah, come on, Greg, get it together. You act like you don't know what you're doing here. And that brings up our last salvo. That's going to be 1 more possible hit, and we roll a 4. That's going to be a damage. So we only need 1 more damage. It's going to be hard to get with Bird because he's got. Well, no, it's not going to hurt. He's a 0. 4 or less, it doesn't matter, which is good because we got really beat the hell up on this. Bird will come in. He's got to face 4 more anti-airs. A 4, a 1, a 2, and a 4. No damage. He's going to fire his first rocket. He's got nothing to add to it. 4 is going to be a hit, and a 4 is going to be a damage, and that's all we need to do right there. We can peel off. Roll to see if the aircraft stick around. D6, if there are any aircraft remaining. 5, they depart from combat. And we don't have to stick around, which is probably a good thing. We're going to be checking all the way back. And we did take him out, so we're going to get the 2 more. We're going to get the 2 more victory points for the airbase itself and 2 more for destroying it right there. And now the fun part. Can we make it back home? Because we've got 3 damaged aircraft we've got to roll for each time now. I'm going to put this off to the side. All right, we're going to move. Oh, shit. Mission. We've got to do the mission counter. Mission turn. Actually, put that off to the side, too. We're going to move to here. Check for damaged aircraft. I'm just going to go down in order. It's going to be Bolt, Patty, and Zalewski. And we got to roll. If we roll a 2, actually, we're going back to the mission now. A 1 or a 2, we got to check their ability against the table below. So we'll go Bolt, 3, Patty, oops, not a D3, 4, and Zalewski, 6. Nobody on that turn. Remove the turn with the tracker, turn track 1, rotate clockwise, and move to D1. Oh shit, you know what? I forgot to, I hate it. I'm forgetting. No event on that last one. We're going to roll for the 3 aircraft again. Bolt, 3, nothing. Patty, 3, nothing. Zalewski, 6, nothing. Event, 7, nothing. Going to advance the turn counter. Going to move to E2. We're going to roll for the 3 damaged aircraft. Bolt, 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2d6. We got to go to the counter, the combat for this one. No, we don't. We'll go right there. 2d6 plus these are 0. A 5. That's going to suck. Bailout. Pilot bails out current hex. We go down to the. That's where we go to the combat for. He is over a neutral ocean hex. We've got a crew lost 1 to 3. We roll a 3. Of course we did. So we just drop 2 more points and we lose Bolt. He goes to the graveyard. And drop 2 more points down. Second aircraft to check is Patty. 2. God. Patty's a 0. We got a 7. Aircraft drops out of formation. It may travel up to 6 hexes away from the flight counter. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's not going to make it back to base, so we got to see if he ditches. 1 to 3, he's gone too. 4, he survives. So we don't lose points for Patty. We can go ahead and return him to the deck though, because he's going to go back the hard way. And that brings us to our last guy, Zalewski. 3. He's fine still. Got to roll for our event. 10, no event. We're going to click our mission turn counter to 15. And we're going to move to F2. We're going to check for a damaged aircraft again. Only 1 now. 1, Zalewski. Zalewski is a 0. Jesus Christ. Aircraft crashes, you lose the aircraft. We will return him to deck, and we lost Zalewski, and Zalewski goes. We got to go to our base again, which means we lose a -2 for them. Good Lord. Well, good news is we don't have to roll for anything on the way back. Bad news is out of our original 8, this is what we're going back to base with. They're not picking up out of water. The event. 9, no event. Mission turn. Go ahead and close that out now. Mission turn goes to 16. We're going to go ahead, oops, the other right, Greg, down to F3. Roll for an event. 5, nope, we're over the ocean. Mission turn 17, don't have to check for damage no more. Rotating counterclockwise, going to G4, rolling for an event. No event. Turn 18. Move to H4. Roll for an event. 4. We do have an event. 12. Ground surface targets. -1 VP if you do not engage them unless you are escorting. See surface targets below. Surface ground targets below. We spot D6 enemy surface ships. There's going to be 5 of them. I'm going to check to see if we can avoid them or not, because we've only got 3 planes, and I really don't want to mess with them. So we got to go to combat, check our initiative, our detection checks. 5, not very good at all. Enemy spots you and will attack of equal or greater force, +1 to their IN. So we got to set this up. And we are over the ocean, so we use the naval. So I got to go back up to the mission. We rolled for 5 of them, so we're going to go ahead and stick them on out here. 4 is going to be a destroyer. He's going to be on 4. 1 is going to be a transport. 3 is going to be a destroyer. 2 is going to be a transport. Not as bad as I originally thought. 5 is going to be a light cruiser. Shut your mouth, Greg. 3. All right. Combat sequence. And they are going to get initiative +1. Yes, they will attack if you equal or greater force. Actually, they can't attack if I don't want to. I guess they could. They are of equal or greater force. I guess they could fire up at us. It's not going to let me evade them. That's all I can say. We're going to have to go through. Actually, no, I can break off contact at any time. They don't have any aircraft showing at them, so I don't really have to do this if I don't want to. I may try and take that destroyer down though. I do got two rockets. It's not going to make a difference. It's only 0 victory points. I am not going to play with them. We're escorting. I got one guy escorting two bombers. I don't even think I get a penalty because I'm escorting. So I'm going to go ahead and not ignore them, avoid them. And I'm going to try to finish this video. I just got an announcement that my battery is running down. So we'll try and finish this up real quick. Yeah, we're going to try to ignore them. Being as they don't have any aircraft, we're going to rotate the mission counter to 19. Don't need this up here anymore. Trying to keep the clutter down. We're going to move to I-5. We're going to roll for an encounter. Nothing. Turn to 20. Going to move to I-5. 9. Nothing. Turn to 21. Go to K6. Roll. 8. Nothing. Go to 22. Rotate. Go home. And we can land. Which brings us to the end of the mission. We discard the current mission card, and we're going to base repair. We did not get attacked. Aircraft repair, roll a d6 per aircraft and recovery. First off, I'm going to do is let me roll the random events because they got it might affect some of this. 8, nothing. I'm going to go ahead and end the mission, which 3 points from the mission victory points is going to give us one extra campaign victory point. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That gets rid of the card. And then we can go repair our airplanes. We got two of them up here. We can roll a 2d6. I mean, a 2d6. We're looking for 4 to 6 to recover either one, left and right. Neither one. We are in shit trouble. Initiative tracks. They can return to the deck. He can return to the deck. He comes back to here. So now we can try to recover any aircraft or get replacements. So we are out. Let's see, we're down 4, 5, 6. We got to roll twice. 4 and a 5. I think we get two of them. Yeah, 4 to 6. A replacement arrives. Draw a random counter of the same type. So we get one. Oh shit, good. We got Pappy and we got McClung, so we're starting to get some experience anyway. And that brings us to random events already rolled for them. That is it. That's the end of the mission. We got our asses handed to us again. We did damage the aircraft, but we got almost nothing to show for it because we lost so many guys. But a fun mission nonetheless. And if you read books on like Midway and stuff like that, this is pretty damn close to how it really went for our forces in the early wars. We did not have good aircraft, so TBEFs and the SPDs are not the greatest. Thanks for joining me, everybody. This is Marine Fighter Squadron. We're doing the best we can at playing the rules through. I hope I got them right, and I hope you enjoy the module. The module is up on Vassal, but you will not get the charts and you will not get the rules. I did not add them in the one that we distribute. But it's up there for you guys to enjoy. Thanks for joining me, everybody. We will see you all next time.